Welcome to Cancelled.
Chapter 44. Solana Beach is perfect. Evie. 1 month later. Solana Beach, California. It's been a month since the surgery. Time doesn't heal wounds in neat, predictable stages like people want you to believe. It doesn't follow a timeline or respect boundaries or offer clean conclusions. Some days feel like progress. Lighter, easier, like maybe I'm actually moving forward. Other days feel like getting dragged under by memories I thought I'd escaped. Today is somewhere in between. The doctors cleared me weeks ago to resume normal activities, they said, as if my life still had a setting called normal. Normal is a foreign language now, one I used to be fluent in but can't remember how to speak. I wake up every day with my chest a little heavier, my edges a little sharper, carrying a before and after that split my life in two. So I did the only thing I know how to do. I threw myself back into Satin Center, working until my eyes blurred, until exhaustion drowned out the what-ifs and might-have-beens clawing at the corners of my mind. Work became my anesthetic. Formulas and contracts, orders and shipments, the noise kept me from hearing the echo of everything I'd lost. Since the hospital, Satin Center has exploded in the best possible way. Overnight success, except I know it was years in the making. Late nights, failed prototypes, hustling until my hands shook. Now every major department store has placed orders. Sephora called twice in 1 week. Inquiries pour in from Europe, Canada, even Korea, the beauty capital of the world, the place I once thought was unreachable. I should be floating. Instead, I feel like I'm sprinting barefoot over broken glass, too busy to bleed. I should be elated. And I am, mostly. But there's barely been time to feel anything beyond the relentless momentum of success. Sometimes I forget what happened. Forget what almost happened. And then something shows up at my door. Gifts. Every morning, like clockwork. A knock at the door, a box on the step, a reminder that absence doesn't mean silence. Flowers, books, little things that prove he remembers everything I ever told him. I haven't called, haven't texted, haven't acknowledged a single one. But I don't send them back either. They pile quietly in corners of my apartment like evidence of a ghost. He's still there, woven into the air, an echo in empty rooms, proof that love doesn't just vanish because I demand it to. In the morning, he reminds me that he's thinking of me, even if I'm not ready to think about him. Damien and Demi have been relentless, tag-teaming me like siblings trying to pry open a locked door.
Talk to him.
Tell him what happened.
Let him explain.
I keep deflecting, too busy, too tired, drowning in deadlines and contracts. All of it true, none of it the truth. The truth is, I'm terrified. Because if I listen, if I let him in, I don't know if I'll forgive him. Worse, I don't know if I won't. The real reason is, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I can forgive him. And maybe that's the cruelest part. I don't know if I could stop myself from running straight into his arms if he showed up at my door. My brain says no. My body remembers yes. That contradiction is its own kind of prison, knowing the person who broke you is also the only one who still feels like home. So instead, I build walls out of productivity. I control what I can. My company, my choices, my future. It's the only way I know how to keep from unraveling. For the first time in my life, I can afford real independence. No more borrowing space that isn't mine. I finally have the freedom to create a place that belongs to me. So I called Leo. Yes, that Leo, the Silver Fox realtor from Saddle Bar, the night everything detonated. He's mid-50s, 3 times divorced, linen shirts that scream effortless wealth, laugh lines so deep they look like parentheses holding his face together. He should have felt like a cliché, but instead he was oddly grounding. A man who'd lost and started over more times than I can count, and still managed to laugh like it hadn't killed him. He normally deals in ultra-high-end real estate, $20 million listings, cliffside estates in La Jolla, private compounds in Rancho Santa Fe where celebrities go to disappear from the world. But when I asked if he could help me find something modest, he didn't hesitate. Called it a palate cleanser from his usual clientele. He called me back in under 10 minutes and took me to a condo in Solana Beach the next morning. and I fell in love. He found me a one-bedroom perched on South Sierra, right at the cliff's edge. Oceanfront. Quiet. Nothing but endless blue stretching from the windows, waves steady and brutal. A lullaby for the sleepless nights when my thoughts won't shut off. Standing there, I felt like maybe the sea could rinse the ache out of me, even if only in pieces. Solana Beach is perfect. Not too big, not too loud. Close enough to the energy of Pacific Beach and downtown when I need it, but far enough away to escape the craziness when I don't. I like the fact that you can't tell who's rich and who's just laid back. That a billionaire can grab tacos with a surfer, and no one cares about the difference. That it feels a little like home, even when home is a concept I'm still figuring out. Plus, it's only 15 minutes from Carlsbad, where, if everything goes well, Damien and I will sign a lease on our own manufacturing and research facility by year's end. I signed the paperwork last week. My name on the deed, my keys in my hand. A door that opens because I chose it, a space no one can take from me. For the first time in my life, independence is more than an idea, it's square footage. I should feel whole, victorious. Instead, the emptiness echoes louder in bigger rooms. There's still something missing. A weight behind my ribs that hasn't moved. An ache I pretend not to notice because acknowledging it feels like admitting defeat. I wonder if he knows I moved. If he's still sending gifts to Scarlett's apartment. If he's waiting for something for me. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to find out. But for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I feel like I have a choice in what comes next. And I'm not sure what I'll do with that choice yet. But I know one thing for certain. Whatever comes next, it's going to be mine.